Okay, so got off the phone there, and go and just do this because my timing was off. There we go. 8 bombs. Oh my god. Yeah, you can pull on this thing's tongue in case you're wondering how to get out of here. Oh, there's the map. Certainly took me long enough to get that. So, let's see. There's one room we haven't been to in basement 1. There's this one we're about to go into, and from the looks of it, basement 3 is where we needed the big key for. So, yeah, there's not too much we haven't been in, which you would think would make a lot of difference, right? Well, not really. Although we finally found this, the big key, that helps a lot. Oh my god, why are you doing this now, you fucker? Like, really? Within 2 seconds? Quit targeting me! Oh my god. Oh, I don't like to scream, I don't, but sometimes these games just do stuff that feels unfair, and it just gets to me. Like, I'm just saying, why? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of repeating these rooms. Although I don't know why I'm apologizing, if anything. I think people, like, would probably prefer to see me in more challenging situations in games a bit more often. It's just that they won't see that often, since I don't like being stressed. Anxiety is bad for you. It really is. Try to avoid it. Try to, anyway. Yeah, the hookshot is actually amazingly useful in here. Oh, God. I'm trying to hit this stupid thing, man. The floor keeps changing which direction it's shifting me in, and I hate it. Ugh, freaking hell. We're about at the really hard part, and I don't exactly completely remember how I'm supposed to do this. Okay, so... fuck you. Oh, come on! Yeah, I'm using save state spam. Fuck this game. Seriously, I hate this damn dungeon and everything it stands for. It does every cheap thing in the book. Stuff that most players should not have to put up with. Like, what the hell, man? Like, none of it is fair. Ugh. Okay. So, that leads to a place we've already been into, so really there's no point in going there. I have plenty of keys, and that's not really a problem, it's just... Okay, is there anything over here? No, there's not. Nothing important. Skip. Okay, we're back here. So we're about at the point where things start becoming a problem. Okay, that's 1 down. 2 down, okay. So, we have to do this again to go down here, and now that we actually have all the dungeon items, we can get... Found the blue mail. Starmer reduces the damage you take from enemies by 1/2. Very nice. Very nice. So, here's where we have a problem. Now, if you have the item from Misery Mire, which is number 6, in terms of getting the crystals, then you can actually trivialize this part of the dungeon quite well, and most people go through the trouble of doing that. I'm not. It took me forever to figure this out, because you have to be able to get to these blocks over here, and I'm about to explain why, actually. Oh, come on. Why is it so hard to hit these things? It shouldn't be. And well, I can't really show this off very well, but going downstairs should be enough. So... Oh, come on, really? Is there more of you? Not looking like that. Okay. So... You have to have something on this switch, but there's nothing in here for you to use. And I'm going to save state here and go back up, because... Right, yes. This is where this room comes into play. You need to actually have these blue blocks down instead of up, so you can push these blocks down into the hole, which will give you blocks to push onto that switch. In theory, it doesn't sound that bad, but unfortunately, actually gaining access to that is easier said than done. Now, for the longest time, I didn't know how we were supposed to handle that. What you need to do is actually come in here, though. Because that gives you a switch to use. It still doesn't solve the switch dilemma, but it does switch the blocks around. It also makes it to where you can fall down here to get some fairies if you need it. It's not really something you need to be too concerned about, though. Sadly, the ones over here are not really going to be all that helpful to us. We pushed one down here, but as you're going to see, it's nowhere close to the one we need. We need to get to the ones over there. So... now that we know where to find the switch, though, this is actually going to be 10 times easier. And I hate these stupid anti-fairies. I hate them so much. Okay, which pot is it? Thankfully, I did remember about that room with the switch in it. So this is going to go a lot smoother, knowing that. Figuring that out, though, takes forever, and most... I swear I hate these damn rooms with the slippery footing and the large amount of pits. I swear whoever designed this place needed to be fired. And not be hired at any other gaming company, because he is an asshole, and no player would have respected his ideas. No, seriously, nobody liked this place. Oh, come on, stop. Oh. And of course, that stupid thing's over here. No. Stop. I just want to fight the blobs, you assholes. I know I have magic potion, but that's not the point. This place forces you to use magic when you shouldn't need to. Okay, so... I forget which way I need to go to get where I need to be here. Oh. I swear I hate those stupid fire bars. Why are those even in this game? It's a freaking Mario thing, not a Zelda thing. Okay, so is it this one or the other one? Get in the freaking door. Okay, it's this one. Okay, yeah, there we go. I wasn't really ready to jump down yet, but hey, at least it gave me what I needed. Okay, we're virtually done now. Isn't that great? After all this, you would think it couldn't be worse. You would be wrong, actually, because we're about at the boss at this point. And the boss is bullshit, too. And let me explain why that is. You're not gonna believe it, honestly. I can't believe they thought this was fair. But keep in mind, I have half MP consumption, too. Alright. Yeah, it's an ice boss. What have we learned about ice? It's immune to sword attacks. So I believe someone said that it's very weak to bombos, though? Yes, it is. Never mind. If you know about that, then it's fine. But if you try to attack it with the fire rod... Look how much magic it takes. If you don't have the Bombos Medallion, and you don't have half MP consumption, if you don't have Magic Potion, you can't actually beat him. And I've run into this problem more than a few times in the past. It's really bullshit. Now, Bombos is nice in that it defeats the ice barrier in a single blow. It isn't until very recently, though, that I learned that that's the case. And I wouldn't have thought that, actually. So, yay. Thank you for Pro Jared for telling me about that. Yeah, I watched Pro Jared, what of it? I know some people hate him, but I'm sorry, I can't do that. He hasn't really done anything to really make me hate the guy, so... But anyways, after you defeat the ice, you've discovered there's actually 3 of these guys. Damn it. They like to move around the battlefield a lot while ice blocks fall from the ceiling at you. They are weak to fire still, but you're probably going to be low on magic. at that point. They're not too hard to defeat with a sword, though. Come on. Honestly, the ice blocks are the big threat here, not so much these guys. Because they happen way too often, in my opinion. It's still not as bad as the one from the House of Darkness, but it is a very hectic battle, though, and I'm not really a huge fan of it. Yeah, let's just do this. It is a bit of a cheap strat, I'll admit, but... yeah, they're really weak to the fire rod, as you'd expect. There we go. Much better. Most annoying dungeon down, in my opinion. The next one is hard, but it's a bit easier to go through, though, and I'm okay with that. Oh, fuck. Link, because of you I can escape the conscious evil monsters. Thank you. Also, it's very cold in here. Say the Hylia people control mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Short time remains until the gate of the castle linking the worlds opens completely. Begin and this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. Believe in you. Good luck. Not sure why combining the blood of knights and wise men would actually equate to much stronger power, but whatever. By the way, the hero lead to the Triforce. So, got 2 more left before we've saved all the maidens. Good to know. Yes. So, speaking of, since we have a couple minutes left, let's go over here and open the way to Misery Mire, which is where the desert used to be. Like I mentioned before, you need the flute to even be able to get here, which I'm not really thrilled about, but hey, I've already been on that rant. There are 2 of these creepy things you can walk into. One of them has some chest in it. Piece of hot. And a red ruby. So... huh. Hey, after your profile story, if you pay me 20 rubies, why not? Thank you. As a matter of fact, monster magic is making it rain in the swamp. Move the air with more force of the monsters, the rain may stop. He is indeed correct on that one. Yeah, coming in here is kind of pointless, but whatever. There's another place like that. There it is. And it's a fairy fountain. Alright. Now if you come over here, you might see nowhere to go, but there's a little lightning bolt on the ground. And oh look, we have a magic medallion with that same symbol. I wonder if there's a connection. Yeah. I'm not really a big fan of something optional like this. actually being tied to progression. Much like with the Book of Medora, which you would have a hard time finding, usually, as well as the bird that you need to use the flute for. You need these to access some dungeons, and unfortunately, not all players are going to know where to find these. Again, I don't really agree with this. Ah, flash alert. But if you do use this here, it opens up the dungeon for later. But I'm not doing that right now. As a matter of fact, when it comes to the remaining heart pieces, of which there's 3, only one of them I know where they are. I've been racking my brain on where the other 2 could be, but I don't remember. Oh wait, I know where 1 is. Actually. So, scratch that. There's only 1 I don't know where it is. Though I am beginning to wonder, though, if it's in kind of the same location. We'll see. All of those locations, though, will be waiting till I'm done with Misery Mire. But that'll be for next time.